No Excuse: The Power of Self-Discipline. Written by a New York Times bestseller author Brian Tracy. Part 13. From the Habit of Continuous Learning. The best news is that when you begin reading personal professional development lecture, listening to audio programs in your car, taking additional courses and upgrading your skills in evening and know on the weakness rather than watching television, you soon get into the habit of continuous learning in no limit, no time at all. It will become automatic and easy to learn, grow and upgrade your skills every day and every week. Average adult wishes about 5 hours of television each day. For some people it is 7 or 8 hours. Turn on the television first thing in the morning and watch it until they leave for work. They turn it back as soon as they get home from work. They then watch television until 11 or 12 o'clock at night, going to bed without your time to get a good night's sleep. They then get up into the morning, drink coffee and watch television for as long as they can before they go off and to work once more. You can be rich or poor. It's your decision. Your television set can make you rich or poor. If you watch it all time, it will make you poor. Philosophers have shown that more television you watch, then lower your levels of energy and self-esteem. At an unconscious level, you don't like or respect yourself as much. You sit here after hours watching television. People who watch too much television also gain weight for become philosophy under from sitting around too much. Your television can also make you rich, but only if you turn it off. When you turn off television, you feel up that you can be used to invest in becoming better, smarter, and make complicated person. When you leave your television off, when you are with your family, you will find yourself talking, sharing, communicating, and learning more often. When you leave your television off to extended periods of time, you break the habit of watching television and you will be hardly miss it all. Your television can be excellent servant, but its terrible master, the shoes in is yours. Increase your income 1000%. There's a simple 7-step formula you can use in order to increase your productivity, performance, output, and income by 1000% over the next 10 years. It works for everyone who tries it. It's simple. First, answer this question. It is possible you work to increase your overall productivity, performance, and output by 1 by 10 of 1% and 1 by 1000 times. And enter a working day. Your answers will probably be yes. If you wait to manage your time to little better and work on more valuable tasks, you should be easily increases your output by 1 by 1000. Having done this for the first day, could you increase your output by 1 by 10 of 1% they should day? And the answer, of course, yes, is yes. Having increased your performance by 1 by 10, 1% on Monday and Tuesday, could you continue to do it for Wednesday, Thursday and Friday? And again, this answer is yes. On habit, on help of 1% per week. On 10th of 1% times 5 days per week equals 1 help of 1% per week. Possible for a normal, intelligent, hardworking and individual to increase his or her output by on help of 1% by 1 by 20 200 in a single week. Of course, having done this for the first week, could you keep your some piece of personal investment, and then second week, of course, you could. Could you get on of the through of 1% better 5 days a week for an entire month? If you could, this means that your work be half of 1% better per week multiplied times 4 or 2% more productive and entire month. There are 14 week months in a year. 4 into 13 equal 52. 52. Having become 2% better in a month, could you repeat that second month, in the third month, the fourth month, and also on? 26% better is year. Of course, you could. By working on yourself a little bit each day, or learning new skills, getting better at your task, setting priorities, and focusing on higher value activities, or you can become 26% more productive over the course an entire year. Having achieved the goal for the first year, could you do it for second year? Then the third could be keep it up to 10 years. And the answer, of course, and the best news is that when you continue to work on yourself, it's becoming easier and easier for you to get better and better as weeks and months by day. By the law of Hamilton or the laws, the increase improvement by the end of 12 months, the world 26% better. If you continue to improve at 26% per year by end of the 10 years, with completing, you would be 1004% more productive. Your income will increase at the same rate. This formula works if you do 7 steps to the top. Here are the 7 steps in the 1000% formula. Step 1. Arise 2 hours before your first appointment or become you have be at work. Invest the first hour of yourself by reading something educational, motivational, or spiritual. As Henry of the world Besser on said, the first hour is the reader of the day. When you get up to invest the first hour in yourself, if you set yourself up mentally to have an excellent day, if you will be more positive, alert, competitive, and productive all day long, when you start your day investing the first hour in yourself. If you read in your field on more hour per day, that will be translated into about one's book per week. A book per week will be translated into about the 50 books per year. Since the average adult reads less than one notification book per year, if you were to read 50 books in a year, fill each year, do you think that you will be given the edge of your professions? Do you think that you will be have moved ahead of validity everyone else in your businesses? Of course, it's world. If you read 50 books per year for 10 years, then would be 500 books that would help to improve your productivity, performance, and income. As the very least, you will need a bigger house just to hold your books, and you will to be able to afford it. Reading 1 hour per day in your field, you will make a nutrition authority in there to 5 years. This alone can give your 1000% increase over the course of your career. Rewrite your goals every day. Get a extra notebook and rewrite your major goals and the percentage every morning before you start out. Without looking back at that, you will write the previous day. That is writing and rewriting is process of programming internals to your guideline. Measure your mind. When you rewrite your 10 goals each morning, you will continuously see and think opportunities to achieve these goals all day long. You will become more focused and dedicated. You will be more purposeful and determined. And you will achieve your goals much faster than if they were mentally floating around in the back in your mind. Writing and rewriting your goals each day can give you your 1000% increases in income over 10 years. Step 3. Plan every day in advance. Make a list and set priorities in your week before you start off. Your ability to set priorities and to suggest the most important things that you can be doing every moment in your key to organize your life and doubling your productivity. We will take a detail and about time management techniques in Chapter 12. Working on your top priorities and can be increase your income by 1000% over 10 years, and it's probably impossible to achieve without it. Step 4. Discipline yourself to contribute single modality on your thing. Choose the most important thing that we can do each day, then start at its first thing and then work is until is 100% complete. Your ability to focus and concentrate when you develop your own into a habit all by itself will enable you to double your productivity, performance and output in the next month. And you will give your 1000% increases over 10 years to 5. Listen to educational audio programs in your car. The average business person who drives spend 500 to 1000 hours per year behind the when you turn your car into a university of wheels, a mobile classroom, you will get educational environment to want to full time university seminars and you will drive around. Many people have gone from wrecks and rigs by simply listening to educational audio programs in their cars. They drive from place to place and you could to do same. This alone can be will give your 1000% increases. Step 6. Ask two magic questions after every call or event. Ask yourself, what did I do right? Then ask yourself, what will be I do differently? The first question, what I did do right? Focus you to think through and recall all the correct things that you did in that last meaning presentations or event, and even you was not successful. Write them down. The second question, what would I do differently? Focus on you to think all the different ways you could improve your performance in a week simulation. Write those ideas down as well. In both cases, but reviewing in your performance by thinking about what I did right and what you could to do differently. You program yourself to perform even better the next time. This is one of the fastest and most peaceful, powerful exercise and personal growth and development I have ever discovered. This process determinedly speed up rate at ways you move into the top 20%. Step 7. Treat every person you meet like a $1 million customer. Treat each person you meet and work with both at home and in the office as though he or she is the most important person in the world. When you treat people as they are valuable and important, they will return for the favor by treating yourself as your valuable, important as well. They will want to be associated with you, work for you, buy for you, and introduce you to their friend. To begin treating people like $1 million customer by studying at home with the members of your family. Remember, they are the most important people in your life. So when you start your day well, first thing in the morning by making the members of your family feel important and telling them but you love them, you will be more positive, relaxed and happier for that rest of the day. Fully 85% of your success will be determined by how much people like and respect you. Strictly is a business and sales never miss an opportunity to treat people well. When you practice the 7 steps of them for a month, you will see sense and improvements in your life. Work and income that will be astonish you. After a month regular practice, you will have formed a new habit of a continuous personal improvement that you can carry you on and upward for the rest in your life. Be the best. Lifelong personal development and commitment to personal excellence require tradition, dedication, discipline, and willpower. The greatest payoff is that every time you learn and apply something new, your brain releases dopamine, which make you feel happier, and more excited about your future. Every time you learn and apply something new, you will have a greater sense of personal power. Your self-esteem, self-respect, and personal pride will increase. You will feel very much in a control for your earning ability, which is one of the most important parts of your life. In the next chapter, we will talk about the importance of courage, of overcoming the floods and doubts that hold most people back. It is often the causes and every we know what we need to do, but we lack the courage of take the risk and that accurately trying anything new. In case we will make excuse for inaction. Action excuses. 1. Make a discipline today to invest yourself and getting better as your future depends on it. Because it does. Identity the most important skills you have that determine that quality and quantity of results you get at your work, and make a plan get better in its own. Have a magic goal to become absolutely excellent in your any of on skills. Which on skills would have the greatest impact on your earning ability? Whatever your answer, the set a skill a goal. Make a plan and work on every day. Excellence performance in your works as a goal, and then determine exactly what you will be need to do every day to join the top 20% or better in your field. 5. Look ahead there to 5 years and determine the new knowledge and skills you will be need in order to lead in your field in the future. Then start acquiring them today. 6. Select top person in your field that you will admire most and use him for her a role model for your own development. 7. Commit yourself to do lifelong learning and never let a day go without getting better in some area. I invite you to listen to the next chapter of this book. Thanks for listening.